Hello, my lovely dear girls, grade 5. So, this is the revision for the exam. Okay, so the first question is the perimeter of the rectangle. So, what's the perimeter of the rectangle? The perimeter of the rectangle is length plus width plus width. Length plus length plus width plus width. Okay. So what's my length here? My length is 25.5 yards. What's my width? It's 8.25. So how can I add 25.5 plus 25.5? Let me write it with you. So 25.5. First of all, I have to convert 25.5 as a mixed fraction to an improper fraction, right? Okay, so it will be what? We will multiply 25 by 2 with whole number multiply denominator plus numerator. 25 multiplied 2 is 50 plus 1 will be 51 out of what? Out of 2. Okay, so it will be 51 out of 2 plus 51 out of 2 plus 8.25. I have to convert it also into improper fraction. 8 and 1 out of 4. It will be 8 multiply 4 plus 1. 8 multiply 4 equal what? 8 multiply 4 equal 32 plus 1 equal 33 out of 4. So here I will have 51 out of 2 plus 51 out of 2 plus 33 out of 4 plus 33 out of 4. Then here there are two ways to solve this problem. The first way that we can use the multiplying the numerators and denominators to get lower common factor in all fraction denominators. So what's my lower common factor that lower common denominator that I can have? Here I have my denominator is 2, here the denominator is 2, here is 4. So I have to get common denominator. So how I will get 51 out of 2 to be something out of 4? I have to multiply by 2. So I will multiply 51 multiply 2 and 2 multiply 2. 51 multiply 2 and 2 multiply 2. Because I cannot only multiply denominator, I have to multiply numerator. So 51 multiply 2 will be 102. 1 multiply 2 is 2, 5 multiply 2 is 10, so it's 102. 2 multiply 2 is 4, plus 102 out of 4, plus 33 out of 4, plus 33 out of 4. Then I will add the whole numbers, the numerators. With like denominators, we can add the numerators. That will be 270. 270 out of 4 will be, I can divide it by 2 to simplify 135 out of 2. Then I will use long division to convert it to mixed fraction. 67.5. So the answer is 67.5. There is another way, which is simple way. We can use it, and also this is for explanation. You have to know every step, or you can use this one. 25.5 plus 25.5 plus 8.25 plus 8.25. 25 plus 25 is 51. Half plus half is 1. 8 plus 8 is 16. Quarter and quarter is 2 out of 4. So the answer is 51 plus 16, 67, and 2 out of 4. Then I will simplify the 2 out of 4 and divide by 2. So it will be 1 out of 2, or 67.5. So the answer is here 67.5. The second question is telling me 16 plus 2 out of 4, 2 fourths plus 51. So 16 plus 51 is 67, and 2 fourths will stay as it is. When we multiply a fraction equivalent to 1, the value is unchanged. When we multiply a fraction equivalent to 1 is like when I multiply half by a fraction which is equal to 5 out of 5. 5 out of 5 is equivalent to 1. It's equal to 1. So the half will stay as it is. Okay, thank you. Let's go to the next question. Yes, this question. I told you how we are going to solve this question, my lovely girls. I told you when we see a number that is repeated, the repeated number, we cross it. We don't look at it. So here I have 3.5, 2 and 2/3, 2 and 2/3. Okay, so what is the repeated number? The repeated number is 2 and 2/3, 2 and 2/3. I will not look at it. I will look at this number. Okay, so what is the rule? What's the rule? If the number, if the fraction is greater than 1, the fraction that I'm multiplying with, so the value is greater than the original one, the original value. So if I use this 3.5, 3.5 is greater than 1 or smaller, greater than 1. So this value, the whole value is greater than 2 and 2/3 that I started with first. Okay, here I have 5 out of 11 multiply third. 5 out of 11 multiply third. So 5 multiply 1 is, we will multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 5 multiply 1 is 5. 11 multiply 3 is 33. Okay, so the answer is 5 out of 33. What is the area of the colored blue shape? What's my blue shape here? The blue shape is the area of its length multiply width because it's rectangular. So half multiply 8/4 is 1 out of 2 multiply 1 out of 4 is 1 multiply 1 out of 2 multiply 4, which is 1 out of 8. So the answer is 1 out of 8. 4 out of 5 multiply 2 out of 3. It will be 4 multiply 2, 8. 5 multiply 3, 15. So the answer 8 out of 15. Here I have 1 out of 10 multiply 5 out of 6. 1 multiply 5 equal 5. Let me write it with you. 1 multiply, it will be 1 multiply 5, numerator multiply numerator, out of denominator multiply denominator. So it will be 5 out of 60. 5 out of 60. Then I will simplify it, okay? How I will simplify it? I will divide by a number. I can divide common between 5 and 60, which could be 5. So I will divide by 5 in the numerator. Sorry, the handwriting. Okay, so 5 divided 5 and 60 divided 5 also. So it will be 5 divided 5 is 1. 60 divided 5 is 12. So it is 1 out of 12. This is the right answer. 1 out of 12. Okay, so let's complete. Here, 4 out of 5 multiply 10. It will be 4 multiply 10. I have to convert the 10 into a fraction, which will be 4 out of 5 multiply 10 out of 1. So 4 multiply 10 will be 40. 5 multiply 1 will be 5. So 40 out of 5 is 8. 40 because a fraction is another type of division. So 40 out of 8 is, out of 5 is 8. It's complete. Here the pink part represents, of course, the numerator is the number of shaded parts, so the shaded part is 1. What is the number of the whole part? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so it is 1 out of 5. The blue part plus orange part, blue and orange represents what? 2 out of 3 because they are 2 parts, 2 out of 3. The yellow strip represents what? A whole. I can ask about anyone. The red, 2, a half, 1 out of 2. Here the orange, each strip is third. The green, fourth. The light blue, fifth. The dark blue, sixth. The colored part represents here what? How many parts I have? 1, 2, 3. And how many colored? 1. So it's 1 out of 3. The colored part represents what? 2 out of 4. 2 out of 4, when I simplify it, it's 1 out of 2. 2 divided 2 is 1. 4 divided 2 is 2. 8 and 1/2. It will be what? We will multiply the whole number by denominator plus numerator. So 8 multiplied 2 is 16, plus 1 is 17, and denominator stays as it is. So this was our revision. My lovely girls, please, please, please solve it. Any questions? I'm with you on discussion room, and good luck. Bye.